Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Ripple Effect. Sorry, I heard a noise as soon as I started talking. I was like, what is that? I figured we'd stop by the Wandering Trader. We haven't been here in a little bit, and we're going to check some stock. I still am not stocking netherite because I'm trying to get my armor in my base looking pretty, which we're kind of at now. So netherite might be making a comeback, don't know. Unbreaking books, nice. We've got 3 of them. I don't know why I just don't do that. That's good. Emeralds. Oh, holy cow. So that's a lot of emeralds. We're going to need to restock emeralds and no name tags. That's fine. That's fine. And nothing on this end. So yeah. Okay. So we really need to restock emeralds because I do have a ton of emeralds sitting at the Big Ugly. That whole farm is almost an overflow with emeralds, as you can see by my levels. How about Withering Effect Studios? I can't remember if I restocked this or Carl restocked this a while ago. Let's check down here. There we go. I do have some diamonds chilling out in here. Nice, look at that. How about everyone else? Jimbo ain't got nothing. Carl's got a lot. Carl hasn't been on in a while, so that's it. But yeah, over a stack of diamonds this episode. Nice. But that means we need to get to work restocking some stuff. So yeah, I'm going to put all my goodies away, and then we're going to get back because I have a cool plan for today's build. Okay, so we're back, and let me show you a little bit of what we've done on stream. Well, basically everything. You can see I've had a stream day in between episodes, and you can see we got done the ceiling all the way around. It wraps all the way perfectly. Pattern's all good. Great. I have put in this little wall right here. This, I really thought about playing with some color stripes right here, some really vibrant colors, but it didn't feel right just yet. I might change that later if I determine this area is just way too gray and we need some more popping colors. But I want to leave popping colors for entrances, so the entrances draw your eyes more than just a plain wall. So that's why I went with the gray. And finally, where we're going to be building is directly across from the storage room. I'm going to do a little cutout like that. Maybe not as big as that one. I'm finding I'm building these pretty big sections that are going to take up a lot of space because technically this base is kind of small compared to a lot of other bases. So I need to be mindful of that. But yeah, we're going to be right across from here, and it's going to be honey. We're going to do some honey farming. And that's just because I want to play with the hive block, not the nest block, not the one that actually looks like a bee's nest, but the wooden hive block. I think that's a really cool texture, and I really want a source for myself. So what I'm going to do is, real quick, I'm going to go ahead and flip the beacons on, because we can turn those on and off now. Flip those on, do a little bit of a digging, and kind of lay out, like I did this room, how I want the room to be shaped. And then I'll bring you guys back when we're ready to go. Alright guys, let's show you around. Let me adjust my mic again. So here is going to be the bee farm, bee's nest, whatever it is. Anyway, decorative wall, decorative entrance, nothing important. Over here are where the farms will be. And you can see I've got one side labeled honeycomb, the other side labeled bottles. I'm going to try to farm both styles. I've got a deal worked out with Aubni. I was going to go hunt all the bees and stuff, but I remembered he farms honey already. So I'm going to pay Aubni to supply me with some hives full of bees. So we'll be good there. We'll have an item elevator, and this is where it comes pretty cool. The item elevator is going to lift items up. They're going to shoot across an ice track unseen. Down here, we're going to have a honey wall. Now, I saw this on Reddit. I'll see if I can find the post or whatever. But a lot of people are doing this stuff where items like rain down on honey. And I thought, oh man, that's perfect. So we're going to do a honey wall. The items are going to go underneath the floor and then probably back up an elevator right here and then be stored and sorted here. So that's going to be the layout of the room. I just need to work on some design and stuff. but I can't do that till I have the farms in place. So I'm gonna try to build all of the farms minus the hives, which Omni is gonna supply for me first, and then we can work on decorating this place. So farms are done, hopefully. Yeah, so this is our bottle farm. No, wait, this is the bottle farm. This is our comb farm. So we need to fill this all up with shears. I need to do, obviously, decoration stuff. I don't know if we're going with these flowers. The yellow wool block is to simulate the hives, which Omni has done for me. If I can just, yeah, see? He's done and he's waiting on me. So we're going to record this real quick. Both these designs are Il Mango designs. I'm hoping they still work. They were like a year and a half, 2 years old. I'm missing some blocks right here, and that's because I want to use the honeycomb block, and I don't have any on me. So I might need to have the farm work a little bit before I can get some. But I might also be able to buy some off Omni. I don't know yet. We'll find out. I still need to hook up the item elevator, and I don't know if I want to make that look pretty or not. It's just something I got to work on. We're not there yet, but we're gonna go say hi to Omni real quick and see if we can't get our hives and pay him a nice little price.
Well, hello there, Mr. Dodds.
Hello there.
How's it going?
I'm one, trying to find your eyes, and two, trying to figure out where your other tusk went.
Let's not talk about these things. Well, my eyes are hidden under
oh God,
my helmet. And
yeah.
The tusk is
You sold it to the lone walrus, didn't you?
Wait, what?
You sold it to the lone walrus, didn't you?
No, I'm the lone walrus. I sold it to Winter. He was supposed to give it back after a month. It's been 3 months or more. So yeah, we're gonna need to do something about that. But that's not why we're here right now.
No, we're here because your map confuses me.
Why?
So I came in here looking for some bee stuff. There's no bee stuff on the map.
Well, it's because the bee stuff is... There's only honey and... Yeah, I have to update the map.
It's fun.
It should be here, but it's sticky situation. It's not bee stuff. There's just honey and slime and sticks. It's right there.
Yeah, no, I ended up finding it at one point, but then I noticed you didn't have any beehives, which is what I was really looking for.
Yeah, so I didn't think of selling those, but now that I think of it, I should be like opening maybe a pet store or something like that down here. Every mall needs a pet shop, I guess, a pet store.
Yes.
But I can get you some beehives, and you also asked for honeycombs.
Yeah, the farm design, I want to use the honeycomb block in the backside, and I'd like to get that in place before I put the bees in place so they don't escape.
Yeah, I totally understand the issue.
Yeah.
So here, you ask for half a stack. I thought it was to make beehives, so I give you 33, but it's okay to...
It'll make 8 blocks. That might be enough to get me started. My farm will make honeycomb, so I'll be able to finish any kind of decoration with it.
Cool.
So
awesome.
That'll be good. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
And the hives.
Yes. How many did you want?
8 hives.
8?
Yes.
Great. I made a rhyme. I'm a poet now.
Yeah. And what was the price? 1 diamond per hive?
No. 4. 4 diamond per hive.
I heard 3 diamonds per hive.
I said 4.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If you want.
No, I'm good. I just happened to restock the Withering Effect Studios, and I ended up with like a stack of diamonds. So
you're just now bragging, right?
2,
yay!
3, 4, 5. Anyone who knows my channel knows I can't count.
Yeah. I'm not openly mocking you right now, but yeah,
you are. All right, that 8.
Yes, that's
nice.
8. Perfect.
Yes.
Awesome.
This is helping me out so much, dude. You don't even understand. I was preparing to go hunting for bees, and I was just like, I really don't want to do that. I was like, I know a
Yeah,
guy who plays with some bees. I'll see if
I can
he's willing
understand
to
that.
sell them.
Yeah,
I gotta say hi. Winter?
I can deal with that. I can do that.
Yeah, and you said there's 3 bees in each one of these?
Yep, they should have
Nice.
3 each. If you want to test them,
Uh,
it's
I, I
it's
won't
okay. If
risk
there's a
it.
problem, I'll. What?
No, that's fine. As soon as I put one down, I know they're just gonna plop out and take off running or flying or
They
whatever
they
bees
tend
do.
they tend to do that. To test them out, I made some little cells out of glass,
Hmm.
so they can't fly away. So I just put
Yeah.
them there and wait till they all go out, and I can count them. And when the night comes, they
Yeah.
all go to sleep inside the hive, so I can
Yeah.
take it back.
The
It's not the
farm,
best system.
yeah, the farm I have set up is 4 individual farms, but they're all sharing one big flower cell.
Hmm.
So I'm hoping that'll keep uh, movement of bees quicker.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. As long as everything is closed off,
oh yeah,
they won't run away. But yeah, yeah, it's the same for mine, I think. Yeah, they're all in the same space. But yeah, they're fun to play around with.
yeah. I think it's gonna be a good time.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
I do.
Well, thanks a lot for the diamonds. Pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you for the bees and the honeycomb.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
All right, guys. So this is what a completed honeycomb farm is gonna kind of hopefully look like. Except for these. These are gonna be switched out for glass. I've done this so I can sneak in here and put hives in. Now it is nighttime. I don't know if we can see it up there, but you can kind of tell it's night. And I've done that in hopes that the bees won't pop out as I'm putting the hives in place to give me enough time to remove the slab and put the glass back. So let's do that. Add that. And come on. Here we go. Yeah, nice. Right there. As did the last one and this one. Perfect. No bees escaping. Awesome. So yeah, this is the complete farm. This is what it's going to look like. We can easily reach in and refill our shears. That's going to happen the exact same way on this side. Once that's all said and done, it's probably going to look identical to this one. So except for it's going to be filled with bottles and I'll be able to open a chest now. So let me sleep real quick. All right, sleep done. We should see some bees. There we go, popping out and working some flowers. Now, there are more bees than there are flowers. So that might be a little bit of an issue, but it's a lot more flowers than were in the farm. Like the farm designs only had like 1 flower in front of the box. I put more in hopes that the back and forth traffic would be better. So fingers crossed this has worked, but I'm going to let this run while I'm working on this side and hooking up the hopper line to get our honeycomb that was left over from design work. I didn't harvest that one yet, but hopefully we'll start having some honeycomb come through soon. But yeah, let me go and get to work. Okay, so 90% of the redstone for this farm is complete. And a little bit of decoration stuff happened because I needed to get the height of certain areas to know about this elevator we have right here. Obviously, I've got this farm. All we need to do is put the hives in and get bottles. I don't have any bottles, but Jimbo has offered me up some bottles from his witch farm. And my plan is to AFK there for a while to kind of replenish, to make up for the fact that I'm using so many of his bottles, because we need a lot of bottles for this farm. This farm needs to stay filled with bottles or it stops working. So yeah, but you can see our hopper line coming through here. I have this just on this side. It's not on that side because I found that every once in a while when the shears do the little sounding thingamajig, the honeycomb lands on the grass. So I just did some rails. They're powered like over here, so the powered rail doesn't mess with that hopper that's down there. In the way the redstone works, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We do that, and if we look over here, we're going to see the items come up. 1, 2, 3, and then if we come over here, They should slide down. Yeah, check that out. Is that not cool? So they're going to slide down, they're going to fall into this water stream, and then they should, if everything works out right, land 4. Awesome. I only had 1 in there, like I have 1 in here. I'm going to let the system kind of fill itself up. This is where the bottles are going to go. I don't have any bottles right now, so I'm kind of waiting on that. Yeah, that's the kind of design for the redstone. I think it's awesome. I think it's so cool taking advantage of this honey wall, especially in here. But waiting for all this honeycomb. This farm is not the fastest in the world. So yeah, but I have an idea for like this little section. So I want to kind of do maybe this design. This is a very popular design. You can see it all over the place, but I think using the honeycomb makes it like really kind of stick out. And this whole area, I want it to feel like you're inside a hive. That doesn't feel right. I've had so much time to sit and kind of think that... There we go. We use one of these guys. That I've been able to carve out sections. Like for the honeycomb, I only had like 6 or 7 honeycomb for a while. So I'd sit there and I'd design one section and then I'd rip it out and move on to the next section stuff. But finally, after waiting like a couple hours, I've got enough honeycomb to actually design stuff. So we're going to throw this together real quick. There. Oh! Of course I say, almost there. Misplaced block. And then... Cool. So let's look at that. Yeah, that looks sweet. All right, and then my plan for here is to take some leaves and do the droopy, hangy down thing up in here. That's why it's all black, but I wanted to add some light in there. No clue what I'm going to do for the floor. Probably drop it down half a step, which will be a little awkward looking at these and reaching up for these. But we'll see what it goes. I might change that up. I don't know yet. But yeah, I'm going to go get bottles from Jimbo since he is gracious enough to hand us some. And then I'll be back to kind of finish this place up. We're back and most of this room's finished up. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Very nice. The floor, instead of lowering it like I talked about, I raised it and it felt more natural and it gives us a half slab. The farms produce enough light so I don't have to worry about any lights here. And if you look here, we've got the shroom light underneath these chests, and because it's raised up, you really can't see them. And obviously the honey wall is just glowstone galore behind it. So we're good with light here. The one thing is, so I put this glass, what do you call these things? It's in my inventory. Pane, there you go. Oh, there you go. There's part of the farm. Panes here as a rail to stop you from falling in. And I was thinking, oh, here we go, more farm work. I love it. I love the farm raining down. Look at it go. I can't remember if I've actually told you guys how this is going to work. Can I just... Yeah. And then maybe yeah, you know what? I'm okay with that. That way we've framed it all the way in. And it's clear glass, so you can see all the way through it. But yeah, so items you're going to see get chopped and bottled, go up to the item elevator, they come across, and then down the honey wall. That's just awesome. I love that. That's so cool. And then obviously it goes into our storage, which is now complete, and we are racking up some items too, except I'm going to use like most of that for right here. So I'm thinking we take some honeycomb, we put it against this part of the wall, and then I'm probably going to use some spruce fences to put in front of it. That might look kind of cool. I'm not sure yet. I got to play with it. So basically, all that's left is the front side. So I'm going to work on the front side and bring you guys back when basically this room's done. And we're going to go restock the shop. I did not forget about that this time. But yeah, give me a second. I'm going to finish this up and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we are done. And this room is full on complete. I think I saw some items. Yeah, look at that. I really like this. This is one of my favorite rooms this season. We raised the floor up half a block instead of lowering it. I used brick and granite, obviously. Looks really good. I'm going to keep the full glass wall right here. I don't think it's better than having no glass, but it's better than accidentally walking and falling down in there where you have no way of getting back up. So we're going to keep that. Used a lot of honeycomb, but this farm's actually producing pretty good. Its biggest downfall is coming up with the glass bottles. Glass bottles are so hard to come by in the game right now. Luckily, Jimbo has a witch farm, which isn't producing a ton of bottles, but I've got it hooked up so passively when he's working, it'll allow me to collect a double chest at a time. So that should be nice, especially considering Jimbo has a lot of work he's doing. So we should be able to collect a lot at a time. I'm thinking about turning an on-off switch for the bottles, because if we run out of a full stack in these dispensers, the farm kind of breaks. So I might want to do an on and off switch, but I haven't decided yet. Out front, we have the entranceway. I'm not really sold on the entranceway. It looks good, but it's not great. I think once things get filled in next to it, it might be even better. But yeah, and I want to talk about how I planned this one. If you guys listen to the podcast, I'll talk about it a little bit there too. But I actually have a notepad that, or a journal, whatever. I've been sketching the rooms out and laying them out on a piece of paper before I even start building or coming up with anything. And I'm going to throw a picture of that up on the wall now. And you guys can see what exactly I'm doing and what a room conceivably looks like before I break a single block or place a single block in this game. And I've done that in the bedroom and now this B room, and I think I'm just going to keep doing that all season. So if you guys want, I'll keep throwing up these little images of, hey, this is what the room looked like in my head before I put it on, or before I put it in game. So let me know. And finally, I was going to restock the shop on camera. There's no point. You guys know what putting emeralds in a chest look like and trading with villagers is. I'll do that off camera. Just understand when you watch this episode, shop's restocked. But yeah, guys, I think we're going to end it there. If you liked the episode, hit that like button. If you want some more, hit the subscribe button. Like always, you guys have been awesome. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. See you next time. Bye.